Hello, Dr. Evangelos Milonas at Kinetic Health. Today we'll be demonstrating a myofascial release exercise with a ball for the adductor muscles. And so first off, the adductor muscles are the muscles on the inside part of your thigh, often involved in groin injuries, but also in pelvic floor dysfunction. One of the muscles, the adductor magnus, is actually continuous fascially with the obturator internus. So when we're dealing with the adductors, you got to take these things into account, especially that in this area, you've also got arteries, nerves, lymph nodes. So while performing this exercise, just monitor, make sure you're not on a pulse or that you're creating a lot of pain. And that actually leads into the ball. We're using a squishy ball, a nice rubber ball, and that's because it's going to allow for greater range of motion, but it's also not going to compress too much because of the sensitivity of that area. So we've got Mickey here helping, and she's going to demonstrate here. So dropping down here to position, perfect. And we're starting out in the pelvis. And so as you can see, the adductors attach up in this area, and they're actually the antagonists to the glute muscles here on the back. So in most people with injuries especially, you'll see that the adductors are often very tight, short and contracted, while the glutes are actually inhibited and often weak. So this is a key component in groin injuries. You've got to work the adductors out. How does that feel?
That's good.
Yeah, good. And as you can see, the ball, because of its size, allows Mickey to raise her knee up off the ground here. Does that give you an advantage as you do this?
It does, so then if my knee was on the ground, I wouldn't really feel anything.
And now, in terms of the exercise, as you can see, Mickey's created a bit of compression, but what she's doing is she wants to create a shear force. So a shear force is a force that's moving perpendicular to the structures that you're trying to work out. And this you can see it right now. So she's moving back and forth in short little pulses there and working across the fibers. And that's going to help break up any restrictions. It's also going to help to rehydrate the area. Almost like a sponge. You're going to push fluids out, pull fluids in, and you want to rehydrate all the fascia and the connective tissue in that area. How's that feel?
That's good.
Good. And you want to make sure you're working it out from the groin where it inserts all the way down to the knee, because the adductors come across that entire length there. How does that feel now?
That's nice, yeah.
And as you can see, Mickey's kind of changing her body position, using her arms to stabilize and moving that ball slowly down towards the knee. And once again, working across the fibers. You want a shear force. That's the key to this exercise. Now how does it feel as you get closer?
It's a little more tender.
A little more tender?
Towards the knee, yeah.
So gauge your pressure, make sure you're effectively working across the area but within your comfort zone. Good, excellent. Yeah, just a great exercise to work out the adductor muscles.